Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the red hot San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy, and this number one rated defense. They just refuse to lose. This team is doing nothing but winning. They have won 8 straight football games. They are now 8-1 since trading for CMC. Brock Purdy is now 4-0. 3+ games, 68.8% completion percentage, 846 passing yards, 8 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, just 2 interceptions, and San Francisco is 4-0 in those games. This team is on an absolute mission. And I think yesterday, 49er fans not only, but fans across the league, I think they truly realized against a really good defense in the Washington Commanders that this team is not handicapped by any way, shape, or form with Brock Purdy. If anything, they are now better. And keep in mind, Jimmy G was playing the best football of his career. This team has opened up something new. That deep ball, that Purdy-Kittle connection. Looks like they've been playing for years and years and years. This team is mesmerizing. Welcome back to the channel, though. Today we're talking San Francisco 49ers, guys. Let's try and get this video to 100 likes. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a very, very Merry Christmas. Recording this live on Christmas Day. About to go watch that Packers game here and get into the Christmas Day festivities. So hope you guys are having a good holiday season. And let me know what you guys are thinking about this Niner team down below. Now, during this 8-game winning streak, the San Francisco 49ers have only trailed for a total of 64 minutes combined in all 8 of those games. They've played almost 500 minutes. They have not trailed one time in Brock Purdy's 3 starts. They haven't trailed one time in his 3 starts. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. You finish up the season against Vegas and then Arizona. I wouldn't mind if they were losing one of those games and they came back to win it just to kind of get... You know, Brock Purdy looks so poised. He looks so much like a veteran quarterback who's been in this league for seasons. He's making the proper adjustments on the line. This team is so well coached as well. You saw it yesterday in the second half. They scored on 6 of their final 7 possessions in the second half. Game started a little bit slow for them. They're still moving the ball down the field, but that second half, I mean, could you believe they were going to score 37 after the first half? It was a really great second half adjustment for this team. Now, when we look at this, Brock Purdy yesterday, 234, 2 touchdowns, an interception, rating of almost 115. I don't put much stock in that in that interception at all because I don't really necessarily view that as his fault. He does get ticked with the interception, but I don't put too much stock in that being an interception. And that, truthfully, guys, as a lot of you guys know, that is the secret sauce for a deep playoff run, is limiting mistakes. Obviously, with the whole team, you know, that kind of goes without saying. But when you have a third-string rookie quarterback in, if he can limit mistakes, and one interception is fine. Even if that pick was his fault, I get it. He's going to make interceptions. He's going to make bad reads. He's going to have bad plays because every quarterback does. Especially a rookie's going to. But man, he's, as that stat kind of showed you, 8 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 2 interceptions. He's not really making many mistakes. He's not really forcing balls. So this team is so talented. You know, you have Christian McCaffrey. I was a little surprised at how, you know, he wasn't involved actually too much in the game in general. 15 carries, 46 yards. He did have that touchdown. You only saw a couple of receptions. That's something I've really been talking about the last several weeks, how CMC is such a sneaky factor because he just is a playmaker. And when you have a backup rookie quarterback, having as many playmakers on your offense is a huge deal because what do you want your playmakers to do? Make plays, right? So CMC, I mean, they've won 8 straight. They're 8-1 since they've traded for him technically. Like, he is such a secret weapon for it. It's not even a secret weapon, sorry. He's just such a weapon. This team has so many weapons, if you can kind of get the theme of this video. George Kittle, 6 receptions, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is Mr. Consistent. George Kittle's one of the best tight ends in the National Football League, and it makes the job on Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan and everybody involved. It just makes it so much easier having such a reliable, talented tight end in George Kittle at your side. Brandon Aiyuk, this was a player all week I've been talking about because ever since Brock Purdy came in, I haven't seen too much Brandon Aiyuk. Like, we'll see some glimpses of it, right? But I wanted to see Brandon Aiyuk more consistently. That's what we saw yesterday, including a long 54, 5 catches, 81 yards. That's what I want from Brandon Aiyuk. He's so talented, and he is so underrecognized across the league as being such a good receiver. Like, he is so talented. I don't see him get much recognition at all. Once Debo comes back, once Elijah Mitchell comes back, these are just even more threats to this already top 10, almost top 5 offense in this league. Guys, San Francisco is the best team in the NFC. Philadelphia, this isn't an Eagles video, right? Philly's going to lose their first game of the playoffs. That's just the way that's going to go, right? San Francisco, I truly believe they will be right back there in the Super Bowl, and they will either be playing the Cincinnati Bengals, which is my pick, or the Kansas City Chiefs. Little rematch. I don't see why San Francisco cannot make it there. Even if Brock Purdy wasn't doing what Brock Purdy was doing right now, I still think with that defense and with these playmakers on the offense, that's how good they are. You just need a quarterback to come in and just make a couple of throws, limit mistakes. But this team is so freaking good. We're going to see how they do for the rest of the season. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit that sub button for me. Merry Christmas to you all. And go ahead and drop some comments down below on this Niners team. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.